Hey there, welcome back to Garfin's creation. Today we'll be making this delicious surmai para or fish pickle. This surmai fish pickle is easy to make and I'll be showing you exactly how it can be made and stored so that you can use it any time of the year. And this is my mom's recipe which I'll be sharing with you all today. So let's get started. To make the fish pickle, here I've used a surmai fish. It is also called as kingfish. Use a small size of the surmai fish so that you can easily fill in bottles later. This fish is cleaned and washed thoroughly. We need to marinate this fish for some time. So I'll just be adding haldi powder and salt into it and rub it well into the fish. Here I have used half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of haldi powder. Rub it well so that the fish is well coated. You can find the entire recipe with all the ingredients mentioned in the description box below. So do check that out. So now I'll just cover this and keep it to marinate for about 20 to 25 minutes. We also need to make the chili paste. So here I've taken some Kashmiri Red Chillies and some spicy red chilies. So this is approximate 20 red chilies, Kashmiri Red Chillies, that is about 40 grams. And I've taken 5 of those spicy red chilies. You can increase the spiciness of this pickle by increasing the spicy chilies. Now I'll just break this into smaller pieces so that it gets soaked in well. After this is done, I'll be using 1 cup of white vinegar. This is the brand that I have used. You can use any vinegar of your choice. Just put the vinegar over the chilies and let this get soaked in for at least about 20 to 25 minutes. We can also keep it for a longer time till the chilies get nice and soft. Now about after 20 to 25 minutes, the first thing we'll do is fry the fish pieces. Be shallow frying the fish, so just add a little oil in the pan. Frying the fish first and then adding it to the masala paste will increase the shell life of this fish pickle. And once the oil is hot, I'll be frying it on medium flame for about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. This total weight of this fish is about 400 grams. You can use about 400 to 500 grams of the total fish weight for this recipe. So keep turning the fish till it gets cooked well on both the sides. You can also find other fish pickle recipes on my channel, like the suka bombil pickle and also the prawns pickle, which is already on my channel, and I'll share the link at the end of this video. Now once the fish is fried, we just remove it out and keep it at the side. Now let's prepare the masala paste for this recipe. The chilies are well soaked now and they got nice and soft. This will help in faster grinding of the masala paste. Along with the chilies, I have used 1 tablespoon of jeera, 1.5 teaspoon of haldi powder, 25 cloves of garlic, 1.5 inch of ginger and a few pieces of dalchini. I have also used 10 cloves, that is Laung, and 1 teaspoon of peppercorns. So we'll just add all the ingredients into the mixie jar and then grind it to a fine paste. Add in all the chilies along with the vinegar too. For faster grinding, I would recommend you using the smaller jar for grinding this paste. So here the masala paste is ready and I've used another 1/4 cup of vinegar to grind this masala paste. Try not to use any water for this recipe. Now let's cook this masala paste. So here I have taken 1 cup of vegetable oil. And once the oil is hot enough, we will just add in the red chilli paste. Be a little careful while adding the masala paste as the oil is hot and this splutters very quickly. Now gently mix it all well. So be rinsing the mixie jar with another 1/4 cup of vinegar and adding it into this. So for the entire recipe, I have used 1 cup for soaking the red chilies, 1/4 cup for grinding and another 1/4 cup here for rinsing the mixie jar. I have used a total of 1.5 cup of vinegar. Depending on the strength of your vinegar, you can check this later and adjust it accordingly. Now on medium flame, we'll just cook this masala paste for about 10 to 12 minutes. Also do keep stirring this in between. And then about 12 minutes after cooking, into this I'll be adding 3/4 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of sugar. The sugar is going to balance the taste of this pickle. For the entire recipe, you can adjust the salt as per your taste. Now mix this really very well with the masala paste And now next into this we'll be adding the fried surmai pieces. Add in the fried fish pieces and just stir it very gently so that we do not break the pieces. After you have added the fish pieces into the masala paste, just stir it nicely and we'll let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. So now here is the time where you can check in for the salt and the vinegar if you need to adjust that. So even if you feel the vinegar is too much now, you will get the actual taste of the pickle after 7 days when it is well matured. Till then, the intensity of the vinegar too is reduced. So now after 3 minutes, I just switch off the flame and our surmai fish para or fish pickle is ready. Now we let this cool down completely at room temperature. And once this is cooled down completely, you can fill them into these glass jars. You need to wash and sterilize the glass bottles thoroughly so that the pickle lasts for long. The reason for taking smaller pieces of the surmai fish is that it fits into the bottle well and you do not have to break the fish pieces. This fish pickle tastes best after 7 days when it gets matured and all the flavors come together. Once the bottle is filled, we can just add in some oil from the pan over the pickle, and that will help the pickle to last a little longer. You can store this pickle at room temperature too, but for a longer shelf life, I would recommend keeping it in the fridge. If you want to keep it out, make sure that there is sufficient oil on the top so that the pickle is not exposed to the air. This fish pickle is so good that you can prepare it any time of the year when you find this fish available in the market and then enjoy it throughout the year. I hope you all too will enjoy making this recipe which my mom had shared with me, and I'm so happy to share it with you all today. Do share this with your friends and families, and also do subscribe to Garfin's Creation for more such lovely recipes. Thanks once again, and I'll see you soon in the next recipe too. Till then, take care and bye-bye.